Turning to another earnings story, Salesforce easing concerns about a slowdown, giving a revenue and profit forecast that topped estimates. However, Citi analysts saying the software company is, quote, not out of the woods yet, particularly with a continued tough macro environment. Ed has more. Morning, Ed.
Yeah, good morning, Jonathan. Salesforce up 5.8%, holding its early gains from the open. The story really clear. Salesforce and CEO Marc Benioff really focusing on profit, listening to activist investors, which has been a story over the last 12 months. In July, Salesforce raised prices for the first time in 7 years. Job cuts have started to take effect. Salesforce talks about how headcount will be down 10% by the end of the fiscal year. And broadly, analysts are focusing on the outshining and performance of operating margins versus the slowdown in top-line growth. Revenue of $8.6 billion in the fiscal second quarter just gone represents year-on-year growth of 11%. Going to Citi's point, John, this is a company that on the top line has historically grown between 20 and 30%. There is a concern about growth long-term, but adjusted EPS of $2.12 per share, above analyst estimates of $1.90 a share. In June, Salesforce announced this new suite of artificial intelligence-backed tools. The per-user, per-person cost, $7,700. So you go to the forward-looking guidance. For the fiscal third quarter, the period ending October, they see sales $8.7 billion, which is slightly ahead of what the street thought. But for the full fiscal year, they've also upgraded their forecast for sales of $34.8 billion. And key to what the sell side's latched in on, operating margins have been boosted by 2%, full-year fiscal operating margin 30%. Sort of symbolic, at the beginning of the year, Bain Consulting carried out a strategic review of this company. It's now closed and finished, and the company kind of hinting that this is a part of the result that you're seeing.
Ed, thank you, mate. Stock is up by almost 6% right now, 7 minutes into the session. Here's a bullish view on the name from Dan Ives of Wedbush, raising his price target on the name from 240 to 255. Salesforce came out of the gate swinging, featuring a Djokovic-like performance. Classic Dan Ives. Strong Salesforce numbers and outlook is a huge barometer for the overall IT spending environment, with the street coming away with a more bullish vibe with the last few quarters. That stock is up by 5.4% to 226. Dan Ives at 255 now from 240.